EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada.
Dang.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Stroud. His first throw of his playoff matchup is intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Not yet.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Snowhawks are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point through the Snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone.
Yeah, my controller a little messed up, man. I can't get one to Wednesday, man. So whatever happens, happens.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Stroud looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Look at that. Why he way down there?
And he will step out of bounds is all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play there. 43 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offensive coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where
they intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just a takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And they'll
keep doing that.
Since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Stroud working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Shamrocks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field.
Come on. Shit, man. Controller can't be that fucked
And
up.
they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Here now, 2nd and 4. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Fuck!
And now the rookie's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, straight. Can't even catch a ball.
Back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Throwing now is Stroud. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle in my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick 6, I'm up and jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now Stroud. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And a nice spin into some open field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 59 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Stroud out of the gun here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, he dropped
Let me
it.
go get that
And
one.
that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Man, that jump. See what I'm saying? I'm glad. That's crazy. It made me pick him and run him out the thing. Come on, controller. Hang in there with me. I ain't get one of Wednesday. Hang in there with me.
Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't book it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Still going inside the 20. And touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Snowhawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yep.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On the quick, right?
Right back to him on 1st down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take
trust them?
across the 50.
They're not ready yet. Why would you do that? Huh?
Stroud sets up the play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answer.
You didn't even let me put the sauce in there, bro. Hold up. It's hot. It's too hot for you to eat. Hold up. Why you not listening? You trying to burn yourself? That's what it look like.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now 2nd and 5. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Yeah, I know it. It's the controller. It's the controller.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end, and out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. And
he is into the end zone for a touchdown. C.J. Stroud, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Shamrocks get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Yes, I got like I switched the controller. It got like one battery on it, but this joint won't charge. It worked though. So let's see what happened this little second, third quarter right here.
And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. They'll look to throw here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great play there. 51 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, Time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together. As that brings up another fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
South. All right.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd. To play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And now here's another interception. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Hello?
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game,
and this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Snowhawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Hey, you got the station, you got like the stationary controller charger, or you just got cord? Like, can you put my if my shit don't work for the cord anymore, it should work on the stationary joint though, right? You mind putting it on here? I'm playing my man, and I'm in the NFC Championship game in my man league, dog. This controller is so fucked up. My jump, the jump that ain't fucked up, it don't charge anymore. I'm like, I need the little station joint car. We're gonna leave one there for a little bit for me. I ain't gonna be able to get another one to win.
every game that's ever been played, coaches talked about taking care of the football.
You need some tree?
And in this one,
You need some tree?
first turnover, we
Oh,
the thing
got
with
you.
snowball, and it certainly
Give me like yeah, I'm in the fourth quarter now, baby.
Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Why did it get wet?
Interception, he just set a
Get your
record
food?
that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah,
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Sit down on that.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And now here is another interception. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Yeah.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for a
What's he talking about?
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Snowhawks will
You call it from Mimi phone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I ain't going. I'm messing with a butt down.
We have a player who was shaken up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you for this match. I need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
What are you doing, Doctor?
Plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
He ain't doing a damn thing.
In the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up to fix
right here eating some oodles noodles. Right here eating some oodles noodles.
Before the quarter breaks.
No.
Stroud. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. And all the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with
yes, you is.
Not a good day.
Yes, you is.
Like an incomplete pass.
Don't do him like that.
Because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that
you must not know about me.
Welcome back to Toronto. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Taylor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, it's Taylor. And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe
you know, I get that little cheap bottle from Tucker. You know what I'm saying? That leader.
And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be.
Y'all need to go get that leader vodka over there. Y'all been in that Amsterdam. You need to go get that forever vodka. $6.99 for a liter.
Want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And hold on here,
yeah, that shit $6.99 for a liter, man. You better go. I don't know. I ain't heard it, but shit, you drink New Amsterdam. Shit, that's some of the harshest shit to drink. It's probably the same.
Following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think
but you're getting a leader. Don't fuck with that Velcro. I know it's better than Velcro. I know it is.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
You better drink that water.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
water don't get old.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away. If it has,
yeah, somebody killed that man.
Here and in a hurry. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here.
Told you somebody killed that man. They killed him and threw him out there, trying to say he drowned.
Give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive
line. He ain't drowned.
A very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they
got over there to eat.
Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws.
I gave him some oodles noodles.
The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing.
Yeah, we had grilled cheese like a motherfucker the other day.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We fucked them Jones up.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead.
No, I just made them some noodles. Noodles.
These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Yeah, she's supposed to go to the grocery store Thursday.
Turn to the side.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive.
Yeah, because Jameson be over here this weekend.
When a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
Yeah, he coming this weekend.
In this game, no doubt. Third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns.
With the place,
looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end.
Yeah.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on
They might have the Jones and Strix, but I don't know. I know the Jones by my job got that shit.
Stats a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never in a million years. But here we go. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive.
You ain't going to do. He need to stop. He keep kicking me.
And they'll keep leaning on the running.
Now I'm being mean. He going in. Hey, come get your ass back over here.
Turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
You ain't going in the room.
2nd and 10 coming up.
You gonna stop acting like that. You do something to me and then I say something, you get mad when I'm going in the room. No, we don't do that.
That's the type of average he wants to take with
You don't be doing that. You'll say sorry if anything.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
He do all of that pop-up house, man. They starting to blow me over there too. They let him do whatever he want to do.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a
He come home thinking he can do whatever he want to do. No, you might kick pop-up. Don't kick me. Don't kick me. Be mad all you want to.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11.
You trying to run in a row.
Flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Operating from the gun, Stroud. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Stroud. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Shamrocks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
You gonna do what later?
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of the game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for lopsided.
Making it switch there, man.
Kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast.
That's why they keep going.
Well decided a long time ago.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on
Tell
this
me
one.
what?
As the last throw intercepted.
The only reason you beat me so bad is my controller fucked up. Good game, though. Had to get it out of the way.
Champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Good.
Turn this off.
Oh, leave that alone.
Turn it off.
Let's go pop-up house.